Hey, welcome to Pearl Tarot. Today I'm back again with the pickup card on how do people view or see you at this point of time. So this is a timeless pickup card. Whenever you click on this reading, it is right time for you to receive the message. And I have to share a big news that I have recently written and published a book in Amazon. The link of it is same provided in that of the description box. So if it's something that you love to look upon, it is there. Yes, we can dive deep into that of the reading. Hey there, my dear pile one. So, if you're drawn to that of the Page of Cups, that is creative opportunities, intuitive messages, curiosity, possibility, happy surprises, dreamers, sensitivity, and new love. Yes. So, then this is right place for you to receive the message on how do people view or see you at this point of time. Yes, we can dive deep into the reading. Yes, my dear pile one. So I was having a burst of energy when I was laying out your card. So it can be synonymous to us, the characteristic traits that you possess, like you have the ability to lift the mood or that of the common atmosphere of a particular room when you enter. Like you have this bubbly, happy go lucky energy with you, even if you despise the same within yourself. That's a message that I was getting. And you may be drawn to that of the lotus flower a lot because lotus symbolizes often wisdom and prosperity as well as abundance. So it seems like you as a person is viewed as abundant and a prosperous and obviously beautiful and the epitome of beauty. Maybe that's what I'm getting strongly. So you have that of the carnal, that's energy, leadership, creativity. You have happy, the snail and huckleberry, trust in the invisible. Then the queen, the yarrow harmony, so with the Durga and humpback whale singer. So that is sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. So wonderful. Yes. So the main card that I'm drawn to here is that of the Queen. So with the presence of the Page of Cups and that of the Queen, it's like a difference between that of the night and the day is present. That is, how do people view or see you at this point of time is as a person who have evolved a lot, a person who have changed both physically, emotionally, and mentally. That is what I'm getting. Because the Page is often an archetype of young, bubbly, the and going head forth towards every challenges that comes by, thinking less about that of the consequences and diving deep. And this energy is wonderful. That's a wonderful energy to be in. But at the same time, it can cause troubles to oneself, right? Once we don't look a lot about that of the consequence, we just jump into it with full energy and full vitality and vigor. So sometimes we will come out of the particular situation with the same energy. Sometimes it may dim our light if we enters into the wrong room, right? So what I'm getting here is people generally view or see you as a person who have evolved a lot, a person who have changed a lot from the characteristic traits that I was mentioning earlier. It doesn't mean that you are no longer a happy person. It simply means that you have this charm with the elegance induced with it. It's like a mixture of various characteristics, a mixture of what you were being with the presence of happy, the Page of Cups, all have that of the same energy, this easy go lucky, happy, intuitive. As intuition is present, but with the presence of the Queen, it's like it's all heightened. it's all it's like a cherry on the top of the cake. It's like it changes. It's like adding that of the salt to that of the dish. It elevates and enhances the flavors of all that of the spices that has been added. So it seems like you have evolved and changed a lot. That is how people generally view and witnessed you. Maybe you were a student and now you are graduate and now you are working in a big company. So it's like it kind of changes the perception of people, like from being a college student or from being a student to something that you have evolved a lot. Or it can be simply that you may be a queen. Can often symbolize as maternity. It can often symbolize as having children. It can often symbolize as being in an authoritative figure. So it's the perception of people have changed a lot. That's what initial layout that I'm getting here. Again, with the presence of that of the Durga, it seems like you have this conqueror energy that was present in you in a charming and a happy-go-lucky way. It's like you are enjoying that of the process, but now it's kind of like very directed. It's like the energy is kind of very directed. It's like once you set that of your mind, it becomes so keen. It's like it becomes a tunnel vision, and it becomes you attain it. You you target that of the goal and achieve it with determination and courage. It's not like what it was used to be. Once you used to be maybe like Maybe when you're walking through that of the garden, you may smell some flowers and enjoy that of the path. But now it's become something, you become mature, you know that when to, which time to be given to which things. Like you are becoming more stricter, more matured. That's the energy, that's what I'm getting. And with the presence of this humpback whale, with the presence of singer and all, maybe you have started to sing to your own song, like a version that you have, maybe the version that you were being when younger. Maybe it was the version, like the happy go lucky face was once a version of yours when you were younger. But now you have outgrown that particular situation. Like you can see in that of the queen, it's like bursting out of that of a bubble. You have come out of that situation. And that's kind of like it cannot be called as coincidence. You can see that in that of the carnelian there is a red color associate, and even in that of the queen there is a red color associate. So it seems like you have a lot of passion and a lot of vigor within you, and that have made you evolve into the stage that you are in present. And this process that you had gone through with the presence of the snail, it was snail pace. It like no one can understand why you follow certain paths, no one can understand why you do those certain things in the way that you were. And now it seems like the answer is coming up why you were like that. Like they couldn't put a finger on earlier, like why you were like this, why maybe as a child you were naughty, you were like you were very bubbly, you were like charming, but at the same time you have this reserved phase. You were intuitive, but at the same time you were intelligent. You were, I'm not saying one cannot exist with that of the other, or it's like it's completely one, if there is one trait then the other cannot exist. It simply means that the people have witnessed that you have different facets, but they couldn't pinpoint why you are like that. The why cannot be answered. But as that of the time that progresses, the why is becoming clearer. Why you were like this, everything makes sense now. That's what I'm getting. And with the presence of the yarrow harmony, it seems like you can literally see that the head is going all way up in search of that of the peace, in the search of that of finding that of its solution. So it was a long journey for you. That's what I'm getting. Even with the presence of the snail, it was a long journey for you to find your footing. Maybe it took some time, more conventionally, more than that of the time that should have been taken for you to reach where you should work upon, or what is the field that you want to work, or what is a career that you have to choose, or the which partner you have to settle. It's like you have taken the sweet time to reach a particular phase of yours. It can be anything, and it can be very subjective based upon that of the people that's watching this. But despite that of the troublesome times that you have moved through as you were going through that of the phase of evolution, people view and see you as a person who keeps their composure, keeps their calm, and have seen and rooted that of the people around them. Like the queen often has that of the ability to ground that of the people, because it's coming from that of the abundance, not from that of the lack, because the queen itself is very self-sufficient, a person who takes care of themselves, who nourishes their body, mind and soul. So you may be into yogic practices, you may be into healing, you may take good care of that of the body and your mind and your soul. You may constantly challenge your intellect by learning new things or going to that of the new places. So these are all the archetypes that I'm seeing here. And along with that, since you have done all these things, it's like you have created a aura that enables others to ground as well. Like your presence can bring a stability in that of the room, like calmness in that of the room. Your energy kind of elevates that of the others as well. That's the one thing that I'm getting. So yes, again with the Durga side, it may be there of a new side that have arisen on you. Like it's a multifacets. Like you can see that in Durga there is so many hands, each hand carrying that of the different things, like that of the lotus and the protective armor. So it seems like you can be vicious, you can destroy that of the things that is quote unquote harmful to that of you and that of the people who you love and care. Like you can be vicious, you can be dangerous as a matter of fact to that of the people if they mistreat you, if they disrespect you. Because with the presence of the queen weighs a lot of importance on respect rather than love. So what I'm getting here is that if anyone disrespects you, then you may take up that of the shield and go to that of the war, it seems. So that is the perception of that of the people here. Yes, we can dive deep into that of the cards to get further in. Yes, one message that I was getting when I was laying out that of the card is that there is a lot of part of your life that is hidden from that of the people. That is like the people that I am channeling now is like they do not know the complete spectrum of your life. It seems like most of its part is hidden from their peripheral view. That's what I'm getting. So yes, we have that of the lovers, the moon, the king of wands, the three of pentacles, the three of cups, the strength, seven of wands, and six of pentacles. Wonderful. So basically what I'm getting through here is with the presence of the moon, there is a lot of hidden part or that of the hidden cycles of your life from that of the people's point of view. It's like most of your maybe your romantic life with the presence of the lovers being hidden there. So it seems like your intuitive people can intuitively guess that there is someone who is very strong, is a part of your life, or will be a part of your life, as that of the timeline is kind of like this is a timeless reading. So whenever you click on this reading, it's right time for you to receive the message. So it seems like when the people kind of sees that there is or there is likely or will be a strong counterpart for you, because you yourself is a queen, is being represented by the archetype of that of the queen. So that's the energy that I'm getting. And with the presence of the three of pentacles and six of pentacles, people generally view that you have a lot of work ethics. You are a person who have a lot in plate in terms of that of the career or in that of the work sphere. Like you have things that is going on in that of the material realm. And with the presence of three of cups, you balance it with that of your social life. Like you have time for your friends or your family, and as well as you kind of enjoy that of the life as well. With the presence of ten of wands, again this hardworking and a dedicated person, the strength and all, it shows that you have enjoyed a lot and had done a lot of work on yourself and on all the crafts that you are doing. So it may be the fact that you have studied a lot for the place that you are in, or you have worked a lot for to be in this place that you are in. That's what I'm getting here. Like you have worked the way up. It's not like someone has granted you that. You have worked all that of the way in. That's the energy that I'm getting. And again, with the presence of the king of wands, people view you as a strong leader, as a person who is kind of very passionate in that of the doing. And again, there may be people who are romantically interested with you because of the presence of this want energy and the lovers and the queen archetype. It's like you attracts that of the right counterparts, like the people who are equal to you. So it's like, and generally people view that you are a person who's most likely to attract a person who is kind of strong and strong will, just like as you are. Or if you have already one person that is like you are already married or you already have a significant other, they kind of view that your love life or your partnership life is going well because of the fact that you are equals to each other. It's like you are complementary to each other. That's what I'm getting. And again, coming back to that of the page of cups and that of the strength, I'm seeing this contrary energy of going from zero to that of the hero. Maybe it's like you have gone from nothing to that of everything, so it may resonate with you. And you have done it with that of the charm and with that of enjoying that of the process as well. It's like with the presence of three of cups, it's not like you kind of know the importance of networking. You kind of know the importance of people in that of the life, and you give the deserved deserved respect and kindness to that of the people in life. It's not like you just take your throne and sit in that of the throne like a king. No, you kind of you are a kind of a king that knows people's will, people's likings, people's dislikes. That's how they generally perceive and view you. And again, with the presence of the six of pentacles, it's more likely that you receive generosity and you receive kindness from that of the people around. So it seems like there are people in your life who supports you and care about you. That's one thing. And again, with the presence of three of pentacles, it seems like three of pentacles and three of cups, it's like there is a lot of involvement of people. So you may be a very social person, a very extroverted person, or a person who is generally liked by a lot of people, because through that of the network you are kind of earning money. That's what I'm getting. So it can happen when you are a you are in that you have a social media platform of yourself, or it can happen when you works closely with a lot of people. So that's one thing that I'm seeing. At the same time, it may requires, like if you are into that of the physical labor with the presence of sign of words, the people generally view that you have a fit body, like especially when you are in the physical labor. It's not, you don't want to go and hit that of the gym regularly, because it's like you have that of the fit toned body, right? With the presence of sign of wands and that of the strength, it seems like you have that going good. And there is a great emphasis of that of the physical appearance of yours, because I feel like people generally view that you have glowed up, like glowed up positively. That's what I'm getting. If you're a male, especially with the presence of king of wands, and I'm seeing a lot of workout, so you may work out regularly. You may have a tall physique that people really admire about you, and you may have this muscular tanned version. That's what I'm getting. And if you're a female, then you are the archetype of beauty, my queens, because you are queen itself. That's what I'm getting. And people also acknowledge the fact that you have done significant amount of care and work towards the place that you are in. So you, it's not like you are not born into it. You constant care is being from your part. It doesn't mean that you are born ugly. It simply means that you are born in the most moldable form. Like, you enrich the things that you have. If you eat good food, like really healthy food, if you drink a lot of water, it can change your way you look. That's a very truthful thing. And if you constantly avoid that of the harsh weather, it's kind of like you can visibly see difference in your physical appearance when you take care of your body and when you're not. When you're mentally calm and peaceful, and when you are like stressed, you can literally see, literally, if you're going through that of the cycles of life in the harsh time, you can literally see that your hair start falling a lot because you are under stress situation. If you're in a wrong relationship, you can visibly see it in your face. Like, maybe you have a lot of pimples, you have a lot of breakouts, because you are on that of the wrong relationship, or in a wrong situations, or in the wrong place that you shouldn't be. So if that is the situation, it is visibly visible in, like, it can be seen from your physical appearance, because your body is this reflection of your soul. So if your soul is tarnished, it can be seen in your body. So people generally view or see you as a person whose life is going smooth and calmer, and so that is reflected in your body. Like, it's visible from your appearance that you are being taken care of, you are taking care of yourself, and you are celebrating the life as it is. So these are the perception of people. So it may or may not be true, but still I feel like these are true. Yes. Yes. So this is the place that I'm going to leave you, and I hope this reading truly, truly resonate with you. If it does, consider subscribing to my channel. Hopefully, I will catch you in my next reading. Till then, take care. Hey there, my dear pile 2. So, if you're drawn to this pile, this right place for you to receive the message on how do people view or see you at this point of time. So, you are drawn to that of the Wheel of Fortune. So, what I'm saying basically here is you may have recently completed a cycle in your life. So, it can be anything with the presence of the 10 card. It can be anything and everything. Maybe you have recently graduated, or maybe you have recently quit a job, start a new, or you have started a new business of your own, or it can be anything, but it is significant. A significant milestone in your life have happened. Maybe you have met your this love of your life, or you have literally get married. So it can be anything and everything. So yes, that is what I'm picking up initially. Yeah, we can dive into the cards. So we have that of the Satya, then the dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Must raise your destiny, rise with dignity. Then we have the rosemary, that is remembrance, loyalty, faithfulness. Then the horse and the bluebell, that is modest, fortitude, the vessel. Then round and round, blue lotus, intuition. So you literally have lotus here. So maybe you drawn to the pile one, you're coming from pile one. So something is related to the is present. Yes. So, how do people view or see you as such? Yes. What I'm saying here is, with the presence of that of the vessel and with the presence of the wheel of fortune, you are seen as a person who is constantly kind of like changing and evolving, or going through that of a circles or rot, like round and round. If you like, you start in one place, you go in circles, and then you evolve into the next phase, but it isn't still in that of the circles. Like, it's like a circular movement, spiraling out from that of the center. That's what I'm getting. So what I intend here to say is, the people generally view or see you as a person who kind of adapts well to that of the particular situation that they are in. Like the vessel, you can see that it holds that of the water, and once the water is water is poured into that of the vessel, it takes the shape of that of the vessel. Like the vessel itself is the container here, so that it holds the emotion. So it seems like people generally view or see you as a person who kind of holds the things in place. Like, it gives that of the shape, it gives the structure to that of the particular place that you are in. And again, with the presence of this blue lotus and the intuition, I'm seeing here is, people generally view that you take most of your decisions with that of help of a supernatural being. That means you may be very religious yourself, you worship a particular deity, or you are into that of the spirituality, something related to that. So most of the decisions that you are taking in your life is intuition. So it may not be logically apt. Like, they may not understand what is the logicality behind the things that you do or things that you say. So it's like there is kind of a disconnect between what they perceive that you will do and what you do actually. That's what I'm getting. And again, with the presence of the Satya, they generally view you as a person who kind of speaks that of the truth, and only that of the truth, even if it's discomfortable to that of the others. And in such a way, and since you're seeing that of the truth only, and the truth is the only thing that can liberate anyone from that of the particular situation, you kind of speaks that of the truth and guide that of the others to form their own identity in one way. So you can be a teacher, you can be a philosopher or a psychologist, someone who guides and trains that of the people. That can be one thing. And the people generally view you as also very emotional being, like you have the emotions. I mean, it's very dumb of me to say that you have emotions. I mean, everyone have emotions, but you have the courage to show that of the emotions. That should be the right terminology, it seems. Like today's world that gives more emphasis on not showing that of the emotions, right? Like the person who cries a lot is seen as stupid, is seen as dumb, but actually it's one of the purest form of expression, right? And you express your emotions and you are not ashamed about it. That's a great thing. Like and you may be cornered because you have a lot of emotions. You may be cornered because maybe you laugh a lot and laugh loudly, and it has been not seen as an elegant. So maybe your parents or your guardians may have shut down you because they see that it's not so ladylike if you're a woman yourself, or it's not appropriate despite that of the gender. So it seems like you are being caged in one way or other, of because you express yourself wildly and freely like a wild stallion. And that's what people generally view about you. And again, with the presence of this dragon, it seems like despite what others say, despite what people try to cage you, to corner you, you never been caged or cornered. You are the wild authentic nature always shine through. It's like no one can shame you. That's the energy that I'm getting, and it's very good for you. It's kudos for you. Like no one should be ashamed to express their emotions. And whether it's in that of the business, there is, whether it's in that of the school, whether it's in any place, no matter what, your emotions are to be expressed. And you expressed it widely or you expressed it moderately, you express it in, you doesn't express, you have this cold face, whatever it is, it's your right, because it's your emotions, it's yours to do with it. So what people generally view about you is that you do what you do and you do it proudly. And as a dragon, it's like it's never, it's a very proud being. It's a being that cannot be tamed. It is a being that is magical and mysterious and very intuitive in nature. So most often people view that your emotions are closely connected with that of the intuition, so there may be no logical reason for that of the thing that you are doing. One such strong example that I can say is, maybe you are entering a particular room with your friends and you feel very discomforted, and so that as a matter of fact you said, I'm leaving it. Your friends ask, why? This is a new place, this is wonderful to be in this particular room. But you said, no, I'm just leaving, I don't like this place. Or you may not say it, I don't like it, I want to leave, and you leave the place. And later down that of the line you understand that this room is having like some sort of troubles, like the people in the room is not so good to associate with. So it seems like you take that of the decision intuitively before logic can explain that of the particular action. So that is what I'm getting. And again, with the presence of this rosemary, the remembrance, the loyalty and faithfulness, people generally view and see you as a person who is closely associated with others in your life. Let me explain. It's like you deeply care and a very sensitive soul. That's what I'm getting. You're a very sensitive soul and you expect the same sort of reciprocal energies from that of the others, but it's seldom it's been reciprocated. So as a result, you are kind of sensitive of that of the environment, of that of the people, and the lack of reciprocity, that the reciprocal energy that you receive. So it's like a round and round a thing. That's like people are generally viewing, maybe they know that, or they have witnessed it one way or other, or the people I am channeling is your friends or is your someone who is very close to you. So they kind of witness that you are going in circles in a particular situation, maybe with a particular significant other or particular family members of yours, that despite the effort that you put in, it's not what that of the effort that you get back. So there is a deep family wounds, deep healings to be done in that part. So that's what I'm getting here. Coming to that of the lighter attributes with the presence of the wheel of fortune and that of the horse and that of the bluebell that shows the modest fortitude. It seems like people generally view that you are going up in that of the life in terms of your career, maybe, or in terms of your material prospect, because some sort of luck is coming to your life. Like you have completed one thing and you're going to that of the next stage. That is what they generally see. And again, there is this close emphasis of that of the hair, the deliciousness, the stamina, the power, the willpower to go. And the horse skin is very sensitive. When we touch it, it kind of shears it. So it's like it's very sensitive. At the same time, it appears so strong. So that's the same sort of vibe that I'm getting from you. So you may appear as a very strong, courageous person, but deep down you feel every emotions, every bit of it deeply. So that's what I'm getting. And yes, we can dive deep into the rest of cards to get further in. We have that of the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Empress, Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. So there is a lot of Pentacles here. So people generally view or see you as a very abundant person, or a person who have significantly achieved something in their career. And again, with the presence of Ace of Pentacles, it can be a new job opportunity, the completion of cycle that I was speaking of earlier. With the presence of Wheel of Fortune, it can be a new job opportunity or something that you have been working on. With the presence of Eight of Pentacles, like something that you have constantly putting effort on is coming to that of the fruitation. So it can be a graduation, it can be a new job offer, it can be something related to the career, it can be starting of a business venture, something you have putting your blood, sweat, tears, your grit and all is coming to that of the fruitation. A new offer is coming by your way. That's what I'm getting. That's how people perceive you. And again, with the presence of Nine of Wands, that shows this emotional turmoil that you were going through. So it seems like people generally have seen or viewed you as a person who have gone through things in that of the life, especially in related to that of the relationships. It can be platonic or it can be romantic. So you may have recently gone through that of a breakup, and the breakup doesn't require us it to be romantic in nature. It can be anything, it can be related to anything. So my heart goes out for you, and I hope you will heal from that situation. So that's one thing. And again, with the presence of the Empress, that confirms my initial intuition of you being connected to that of the pile one in some way, because they had that of the Queen. So if you're drawn to, there may be some additional message, but still I feel like the timeline may be different for you both guys. Yes, the Empress, people generally view you as a person who is the epitome of beauty. That's kind of the same terminology that I used in that of the pile one, it seems. So you take care of that of the your body, your mind, your soul in one way or other. And at the same time, you are kind of quite guarded these days with your emotions, it seems, because you have that of the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. It's like the evolution. You are very emotionally intelligent person. You can sense the emotions in that of the other and reciprocate it to that of them. So it seems like people generally view you as a person who is most likely will catch if someone is lying, like, because it's not because you are logically understanding that this person is lying, but you can read the minds of people, you can read the face of the people. It seems that is how people generally view or see you as. And again, with the presence of Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, there is a high probability that people view you are starting something new in your profession or your career. That is there. And again, with the presence of Four of Pentacles, it seems like people generally view nowadays that you, after going through a lot in your life, with the presence of Nine of Wands, after going through some maybe heartbreaks or maybe let down by people constantly, with the presence of Round and Round, what I'm seeing here is you're kind of guarded these days. You're protective about your time, your resources, your emotions as well. So you are putting stern boundaries because you have gone through and seen through that of the stuff. You have evolved, basically. That is what I'm getting. And again, with the presence of this Empress, it seems like now people generally view you as a person who loves to have the alone time, to enjoy that of the nature, go to that of the solo trips, to have me time, quote unquote, a lot, like a way to retreat yourself and heal yourself. That is what I'm seeing through this layout, and I hope this reading truly resonate with you. If it does, consider subscribing to my channel. Hopefully I will catch you in my next reading. Till then, take care. Bye. Hey there, my dear pile 3. So, if you're drawn to that of the King of Swords, this is the right place for you to receive the message on how do people view or see you at this point of time. So, you have literally the King of Swords, the head over heart, disciplined in, then what? The truthful, honest. mental clarity, authority, wonderful, yes. And there is the fire and the air element that is present. Yes, we can dive deep into the reading. Yes. So we have that of the unicorn, that is infinite possibilities. You are the soaring of the seen and the unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirit of light. Then abandon the darkness, go beyond the ordinary, and become the legendary. Then you have the yamas, then the cauldron, that is creation, opportunity, caring, time for nap, relish, retreat, the duck and the chrysanthemum, luck and the lover. So people generally view you as a person who is very balanced in their life. Like you know when to work and when to take rest and when to wait for things to unfold naturally. So that's the energy that I'm picking here strongly. And with the presence of this lover and the unicorn and the king of swords and all, I feel like you are generally viewed as a person who have a lot of options in the life to be abundant, because the luck with the presence of the duck and the chrysanthemum, that's like the luck follows you. Like whatever you do is successful, and the success can be is a very subjective term. It can be in the terms of money, it can be in the terms of things going smoothly, peaceful, or harmonious, balanced. So the success can look different for different people. So people generally view you as a very successful person, a very balanced person, a very lucky person, as a matter of fact. And again, with the presence of the cauldron, it seems like you know to add that of the right mixtures in that of the life. Like whenever we make that of the soup, it for making, even though soup may seem as like very simple thing to make, but adding some flavors to it, or adding some tinge of a particular spice to it, can elevate that of the taste or completely destroys it. So you are a person that is viewed by the people as someone who knows what to add, when to add, how to add, and all those beautifully create the most balanced things in that of the life. That is what I'm getting. And again, with the presence of the lover, they find that you are a person who loves their life wonderfully. Like you, maybe you are in the phase of your life where you are taking the things slow and balanced, because you understand there is no need of rushing, and you understand that things that are meant for you will come to you despite that of the time that it takes. That is what I'm getting again with the presence of the relish and all. And yeah, you can see that of the two counterparts in the case of the yamas and that of the dragonfly and again the lovers. It seems like there are people who are romantically interested to you, or there are people who wanted to form genuine connections with you, in terms of it can be a platonic connection, it can be to make friendship with you, to make a become a partner with you. So it seems like there are people who are interested to be a part in your life in one way or other. That's what I'm getting. And again, with the presence of the king of swords, they find that you're a shrewd, intelligent person, very intelligent person. That's what I'm saying here. So intelligence is written all over here. And with the presence of the time for a nap, people generally view you as a person who is not rushed into things. Like you don't rush into things. Yes, when you set your mind into things with the presence of the mental clarity, the sword that the king carries here, when he focuses it into that of the particular thing, he will achieve it. But there is a balance, there is a love, there is a tranquility in the path of achieving it. There is no rushing towards that thing, because it's the king, it's the archetype of the king. And whenever we speak about the king, they know their worth, they know their value, they know that what is deserved by them will come to their footstep, rather than going and chasing. So it's like people generally view you as a person who attracts the things rather than chase after that of the things. You are the person that is chased by many. That's the energy that I'm getting. Yes, and we can dive deep into this yamas card, because I feel like there is something more in this card for you to understand. With this yamas, I feel like the message that you must hear now is people generally view or see you as a person who kind of sheds the things that is no the same energy that I was speaking. Like when the sword is being directed to the particular goal, you kind of go to that of the goal. You wanted the goal, you will reach that of the goal, but you reach it in a way that is balanced. You will shed the things that is not meant for you. You control yourself in a way that's like you're not greedy, you're not hoarding anything in your life. That's what I'm getting. I feel like you are in that phase of time for that of the nap, and also with the presence of this retreat and all. People generally view, at least at the point of time when you're watching this, it seems like you are in that of the phase of life. You're letting go of the things that is no longer belonging to you, because you have set your mind into something bigger and better. Like king of swords have the mental clarity to know what they deserve and go after it. So it seems like you are letting go of that of the things that is no longer belonging to you, so as to receive the things or to make space to that of the things that actually makes your life lucky, like with the presence of the duck and the chrysanthemum, lucky cauldron, like you're not adding a lot of ingredients to your portion. You are adding those ingredients that can elevate your life or your portion, the taste of the portion, the health, the nutritions the present in the portion, rather than adding a junk of so many things. That's what I'm getting here strongly. Yes, we can dive into the rest of cards to get further info. So we have that of the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So there is a lot of want energy present here. So what I'm getting here is people generally view you as a person who is very passionate and vigor and the fiery nature is present. And with the presence of the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands, what I'm basically seeing is you are in some type of public view, or public really see you or view you like there is a lot of people admiring you, there is a lot of people witnessing your growth and success in that of the life. So it seems like maybe you have a strong social media platform, or you have a strong social media like have that of this visibility. That's what I'm getting. Or there are genuinely people genuinely interested about you and research about you, it seems. So it's like you are in one way or other is present in the public view. That's what I'm getting. And again, with the presence of Four of Wands, you have recently graduated or recently had done a celebratory event in that of the life. So it can be different, it can be for different for that of the different people watching this. So it can be a success, it can be a graduation, it can be literally your wedding or marriage or something like that, or something very significant or milestone have happened to you. It's not for someone else, I'm saying, because all the centric energy that I'm feeling through these cards, it seems like you have victory, you have had victories in your life recently. That's a vibe. So that is still present in the minds of people, that kind of elevated your material abundance with the presence of Nine of Pentacles. And again, with the presence of that of the Ten of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, people generally view and acknowledge the fact that you have worked hard for what you have now. It seems like it's not like you are kind of being presented it in that of the golden plate. It's been given to you. It's been given to you through that of your own hard work. With the presence of Ten of Wands, it was not an easy journey because it was a long route to carry heavy weight. And again, Five of Pentacles, it shows that the lack of mentality, lack opportunities, missed opportunities, failures. And from there, you have literally risen above all those situations victorious. That is what I'm getting. So it's kind of a very good energy to be in, because you are now balanced, you have reached something very monumentary. It's like you have reached some sort of success, so you are enjoying the success at the same time letting go of things that is no longer needed in your life, it seems. So this is the reading that I got for you, and I hope this reading truly resonate with you. If it does, consider subscribing to my channel. Hopefully I will catch you in my next reading. Till then, take care. Bye.